Kwame Yaskiel Jafrican Ben Eden, site manager with Penalta Group, responsible for the building of this Smart Stop storage facility at 69 Torbury Road. Now, we're talking about our progress we made between last week and this week. Here is an electrical conduit on the ground, and it's run all the way back to here. And you notice that it's standing high here. And if you notice, I've boxed this out. We have 2 water storage tanks on either side of this box out. And I didn't want to fill all the dirt in and leave it, and somebody's gonna come and drill later to put the sign base in. I'm worried that they'll make a mistake and drill into my tanks. So by boxing this out, this is the only place they can put it. And they have to drill further, they have to drill through my box. Right? And then I'll be 100% sure nobody's gonna drill into the tank. So I left the conduit high so that when we figure out where they're gonna put a blob of concrete that will carry the sign, they will continue this in and put it into the formwork for the concrete before the concrete is poured. And it goes inside the building, and it's gonna go up, across the deck, and into the mechanical electrical room. Down here is the entrance to the office area. So when you come to rent a space, this is where you're gonna come in. You put another frost slab. And if you notice, everything is going up because the ramps will go up wire free. Allow somebody in a wheelchair to get in. All the grading is done. This is the other entrance, and all the grading is done. Everything is cut down. All the subgrade is cut down to as low as it's supposed to be. And on top of this will go the granular upfill for the asphalt. Again, here's some electrical conduits, and they run here and go in the building. There's going to be a chop gate here. It's a gate that opens up like like you're chopping, literally like this. So it opens up this way. So it's going to be latched down there and open up this way. As it goes in the building, those are probably where the keypad is going to be. I think the keypad is over here, and that's the part from what's inside the building. We run back to the electrical room to bring power and communication to this side. One grader down here is done. Grading is complete. And beyond, we can see where we have gotten with the steel. I believe as I said, Division 1 and 2 is done, and Division 4 is down there, and they're making their way up to Division 3. And quite a lot of progress have gone on since we last spoke. I'm pretty pleased with the progress. As we talked about running out of space inside, you can see they're starting to store steel on the outside of the building. These are the braces, the wind braces. You can see them on the other side. You can see them on the other side. They look like an X going up the side of the building. So next week coming, we're gonna work on putting bollards. They're gonna be there. All these are storage units that are accessible from outside the building, and you can just come, drive your car up, and get to your unit. So all these doors will have to be protected by bollards. So we're going to be putting those in next week. And as we go down there, I'll show you the bollards that have already been delivered and sitting here for install. So they go all along here, all along every single opening. Just a couple of bollards to protect the doors. Here they are, all the bollards are delivered. On Monday we're going to put them in. And I'll walk over there and show you the difference. There's a couple slight difference between the bollards. So if you notice, these bollards have base plates on them. And these bollards are just straight without base plates. The reason why I had to put base plates on those, over here, you see the concrete sticking up out of the ground. Well, you know that more concrete is on the ground than is above the ground. These are supposed to be a type of construction of footings called trench and pour footings. Literally, you dig a hole and you put the concrete in, and you build a cap wall and you be done with it. But what happened in this area, we had very, very bad soil, and we had to pour big blobs of concrete that protrudes past the cap walls. So everywhere there's a protrusion, I can't use the traditional bollard where you just dig a hole straight down and stick the bollard. The auger would hit the concrete. So that's why I got those ones with the plate, and they go along here. Now, another thing I must bring to your attention. In our last quote, we talked about these door frames that are not aligned with the concrete. And we got to the bottom of it. The architect made a change on the steel fabrication drawings. And of course, he didn't issue a site instruction, so it would get to me. And I'll see it and discuss it with the forming trade and pick this up. But thank God, because this is not poured yet, it's not a big problem. We're just gonna box this from here to here and pour it into one. And this is a moot point. If the concrete was, if it was a different design, if this was already made in full, it would be a problem. So these are the ones that are wrong, but it'll be alright. Another little mistake that was made that we caught. This is your entrance door. And same thing, every door needs to have the concrete cut out so it can pour monolithically to prevent the separation between the foundation concrete and the floor concrete. So we cut it out, and that's that. So until next week, we will come again and we'll show you all the progress we have made in the week.